We're going to learn how to place photos onto our pages when you need photographic art with your articles. First, let's learn where photographs and other forms of art go. Click the yellow button down at the bottom of your screen for the folder. Then go to This PC, then to HS Apps. Then click over here in the white space and hit J for Journalism, Newspaper, O1 Issues, and This School Year. We have a folder for all of our pages like you've seen. Inside of each folder are where we keep the pages, the art, and then later, because we can send this to the printer, the PDFs. The art folder is where we put all of our photographs, our hand-drawn illustrations, anything that goes into the Panther Post each month. Let's say that you have been asked to do a photo collage on homecoming, like Lauren did. She created a folder called Homecoming or HOCO Photos, and then she went into the yearbook folder and copied and pasted them here. The yearbook folder is located under Journalism, Yearbook, 2023. That is this school year's yearbook. Don't get confused that 2022 is not this school year's yearbook. This is last year's book. This is this year's book. So 2023. And then A to Z, this is where yearbook keeps all of the photos that we use, such as girls track and JV football and powerlifting and so on. But what Lauren did is when she was in charge of the homecoming photo essay, she copied and pasted them all into here. It's important that we move them into the art folder because when we enter our pages and our pictures and our designs and our articles into contest, I also have to send them a copy of every picture we used on the page. So this would save me literally hours of time whenever I enter your stuff into contest by copying and pasting them here. Next, we're going to open Adobe InDesign. In the bottom left corner, type in IND. You've already done a page where you have your name at the top, a question, and 4 people answered that question. You're going to open that by going to Open, HS Apps, Journalism, Newspaper, and each of you should have created a folder here, and that's where you saved your work that you're doing for class grades that's not Panther Post directly related. I'm going to use Jax as an example. I'm going to open up that 10 questions activity or whatever you personally called it. Might take a minute to open. He has his name, his question. He has 4 boxes to represent where photographs go, and then he has 4 answers and 4 questions. If this was a real sidebar in the Panther Post, I would need a picture of Emily to go here like a mugshot, Becca, Bryce, and Cole. I'm sure we don't have those pictures right now. If we did, you would need to photograph them, upload them to the month's art folder, and then do this next part. We're going to place temporary pictures in there for right now. To place a picture, click the box. You have to click on the line until you get it blue highlighted with lots of little squares on it. Go to File. Don't click Open. That's where a lot of people make the mistake. Go to File, Place. Then navigate to where the pictures are. For today's assignment, we're going to just practice with the homecoming pictures that are already on there. This PC, Apps, Journalism, Newspaper, Issues, This Year, October Art, Homecoming Photos. To see the pictures, you click the tiny little triangle on the right. I like working with extra large icons. Let's say that this was really a picture of Emily. I'm going to click it, I double clicked it, and it places in that place. You can also go to File, Place, and it takes you right back where we were. Let's say this is a picture of the next person. Once you click it once, you can also just click Open. Keep going through until you have 4 pictures in all 4 spots. What you don't want to do is just have nothing selected, because when you go to File, Place, and choose a picture, it attaches itself to your mouse, and depending on the size of the picture, it may be huge. If that ever happens to you, no problem. Look down at your keyboard. On the kind of the right third of the keyboard, it says Delete. It's underneath Insert. Hit the Delete button, and there it goes away. Go ahead and place, File, Place in all 4 pictures. Again, not the right people. To edit a picture, I like to zoom in first. I'm going to go on the keyboard and do Control plus, but you can also use this magnifying glass. Control plus 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 is a shortcut. You can double click the picture, and when you double click it, the blue border becomes brown. You drag this bigger until you crop in on a certain spot on that image. When you click away, it is now cropped. Sometimes we have a box that is probably too big. I'm just going to show you this, and the picture doesn't quite fit it, or it's the wrong shape. I'm going to file, place in something that doesn't quite fit here. All right. You can take your arrow key and right click on a picture, go to fitting, try one of the two choices until it works for you, fitting proportionally. Now I can see the whole picture. So if your picture doesn't fit properly, you can double click it and crop it, or you can right click, there we go, right click fitting proportionally, or right click fitting content frame proportionally. It just it depends on the shape of your image. When I'm right clicking, I'm not clicking on the circle in the middle. I'm right clicking just outside of that picture. All right, once you have placed 4 images, again, doesn't have to be those same people. Once you have placed 4 images and have got them cropped the way you want them to, I need you to print this, file, print. At the top, make sure you use our printer, which is the HP Universal Printer. It's going to print in black and white. That's okay. Hit print and go get that out of the grading tray. And then at the end, make sure you file save this for future use.